Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. In the last video, we have studied about pH and its uses. In this video, let's get introduced to electrochemistry. It's the study of production of electricity from energy released during spontaneous chemical reactions. Now what are spontaneous and non-spontaneous process? Let's get to know about them. Spontaneous process is a process that happens naturally, and non-spontaneous process is a process that doesn't happen naturally or automatically. We need mechanical, electrical or potential force for it. Let's get introduced with terms of it. Redox reaction, a chemical reaction that involves the transfer of electrons between species, with one losing electrons and other gaining electrons. Electrode, for the purposes of electrochemistry, a strip of metal, half shell, an electrode submerged in a solution of ions of the same metal. Electrochemical cell, two properly connected half cells. Galvanic cell, an electrochemical cell that uses a chemical reaction to produce electrical energy. Electrolytic cell, an electrochemical cell that uses electrical energy to drive a chemical reaction. Anode, a half cell where oxidation takes place. Cathode, a half cell where increase of electrons takes place. Now what is a salt bridge? It is a porous barrier that allows ions to move between two half cells to complete the circuit. Let's see an animated video on how electrochemistry works.
Here is a setup for Daniel's cell. It contains two containers. One has a copper sulfate solution and the other has zinc sulfate solution. Let's now take a zinc rod and dip it in zinc sulfate solution. And let's dip a copper rod in copper sulfate solution. Now, let's connect the two rods using wires. And we also put a switch and a voltmeter. The two solutions are also connected using a salt bridge, which has an inert electrolyte, for example, potassium nitrate. Now, as soon as the switch is closed to complete the circuit, current starts flowing from copper electrode to the zinc electrode. And that can be confirmed by the deflection of needle in the voltmeter. Let me write down the reaction that takes place at the zinc electrode. So, as you can see, zinc gets oxidized and acts as anode. Now, two electrons are released in the process. These two electrons are then transferred by the wires to the copper electrode, where they are absorbed by the Cu2 plus ions to form copper. So, copper electrode acts as a cathode, and here is the reaction that takes place at the cathode. So, what is the net reaction that takes place in Daniel's cell? Here it is.
This is how electrochemistry works. Let's finish this video here, and I think you must have understood the chemistry behind electricity and its circuit.